Alrighty guys, welcome back. This is our game of the day from 1 year ago today. This would be May 6th, 2019. And we're going to be playing, here's the games that are scheduled. We're going to be playing Arizona and Tampa Bay. Two teams with really good records, and one from the National League, one from the American League. So I thought this would be a good matchup. And away we go. There's their starting lineups. Alright. And here we go. First things first, we need the weather. Not that you're going to get anything in the dome here. And this is now in May. This was from May 6th. It was 7:10 start, so we'll go night in Tampa. And no wind. Yep. In the dome, not much wind is going to happen. Alrighty, so let's get things underway here with Blake Snell at home, starter, the lefty. Versus the Diamondbacks lineups. Due up first is Tim LaCastro. Tim LaCastro for the Diamondbacks. It goes black, white, green, 593. Right-hander, 593. And that's going to be a base hit. So one up, one down. Or one up and a base hit, actually. So let's see. Can he get the jump? Oh, Blake Snell's not really good at holding either. He's only a 1 and 4 for Tim LaCastro. 4. He's a 4 and jump -2. He is a steal of 10. Mike Zazino, let's see what his claim to fame is here. Mike Zazino is a -2 actually. So don't take him down to an 8. And then down to a 6 because he gets the jump at the -2, and it's still going to be a stolen base for Costo. He's on second, nobody out here in the top of the first inning. And that's going to bring up Cartel Marte. Cartel Marte. 51, that's an error check. That's going to be Diaz, Yanni Diaz. At third base is a 15, and it's going to be routine grounder. And that is going to be a ground ball. Out third to first, runner will hold. So Marte hits it to the left side. That brings up Escobar. 1 on, 1 out. 162 lefty, 162, and that's going to be base hit into right center field. Garcia, Avicel Garcia is a +1. They're going to send him home. They're going to send him home on the single. He's a speed of 10, +1 from the arm. Takes him up to a 8. No 2 outs, blah, 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 and safe plus. Runner slides and save, other runners advance, one base cannot advance. Yeah, whatever. So, the throw home by Garcia is not in time. That's a single plus. And actually, let's undo that. Let's go single. He will end up on second. Runner will save at home. Went to right field. So Escobar gets to second on the throw home, and still only 1 out for Adam Jones against Blake Snell. Snell, 7-7-4 for the righty. 7-74 strikes him out. So big strikeout there by Blake Snell. 1 run in by Arizona. Christian Walker, 695 righty, 695, and that's going to be a deep drive. Oh boy, deep drive. Christian Walker's 4 power versus lefties. No win, and he's an RSP. And this one is caught in center field for the out. Whew, thought he hit it. I thought he hit it. All right, that brings up Brandon Lau against Merrill Kelly. Merrill Kelly is a righty. That's a 055. That'll be an error check. That's oh nope. It's going to be a routine ground to the pitcher actually. So 1 up, 1 down. Tommy Pham for the Rays, 565, and that is going to be an outfield range check. And we are on turf, I believe, right? This is the turf? Yes, turf. And he's an RSP, and that is Texas Leaguer to center field, Cartel Marte, and center field is very good. Should be able to get to this one, and he does. Fly out to center. That brings up Chimancho for the Rays, 6'10". Lefty, 6'10", and that's an easy fly ball to center field. And 3 up, 3 down for Merrill Kelly. We go to the second, 1-0 Arizona. Brings up Wilmer Flores, 697 righty, 697. That's a deep drive again. Good Lord. And versus left-handers, he's got a power of 5. Versus right-handers, he's got a power of 1. So Flores hits lefties well. RSP, and that one is caught in center field. Oof. Almost another one going there, Blake. Let's watch what you're doing there, buddy. Nick Ahmed. And, of course, I dropped my dice, and I can probably get it. I feel it. I feel it. It's under my desk. I'm using my toe, and I got it. All right, Nick Ahmed. Hello, baseball while driving home. Nice, is Al Red Sox fan. Excellent to see Al Red Sox fan. Here we go. 346 lefty, 346. That'll be a strikeout. Nick Ahmed does not strike out against lefties, but that time he does. 2 outs for John Ryan Murphy. That is a 0-0-3. That'll be a crazy play. Weather pattern changes. Read below for weather. Ignore in the closed dome. Okay, so we'll ignore that. We'll re-roll. John Ryan Murphy. Try again. 404 lefty. 404 is a strikeout, and that'll do it for the top of the second. We will go to the bottom of the second. Yanni Diaz for the Tampa Bay Rays is up against Merrill Kelly from the Diamondbacks. 6'74" right-hander. 674, and it's going to be a ground ball to Vargas at third. He will throw to first in time. Nate Lau and Brandon Lowe. No, Brandon Lau and Nate Lowe. Sorry, Nate Lowe. 6'12" lefty. 6'12" lefty. Easy fly to center. 2 up, 2 down. Avisel Garcia. And that is a 98. That's going to be a base hit for Garcia. We'll leave him on first. Kevin Killmeyer. 617 lefty. 617. And that's going to be an easy fly to center field. And the Rays are done. We go to the third inning still. 1-0 Arizona. That brings up Adermo Vargas. Adermo Vargas. 853. He's going to be a righty. 853. That'll be a strikeout by Schnell. And we'll go back to the top of the order. And that's Tim LaCastro. And that's going to be a looks like a 164 there. Left-hander, 164. And that's going to be a hit by pitch. He's got a huge hit by pitch for against lefties, and he's going to try and steal again. Why not? Oops, cancel. We want the jump. There we go. Since Blake Snell only a 1 to hold, he's a 4 to jump, and he's going to attempt it. This time, he's going to be a 10. -2 for the catcher, but he's not going to get the -2 for the other thing, and it's going to be another stolen base by LaCastro. Brings up Ketel Marte. 394 lefty, 394. Ground ball to third. Ground ball third to first. She will hold. And that brings up Eduardo Escobar here. Eduardo with 2 outs. 408, lefty, 408, and that's an easy fly ball. It's going out to Kilmeyer in center field. He will make the catch. That will retire the side. We'll go to the bottom of the third. Still 1-0 Arizona. Mike Zazino. That is a 41. That's an error check. This one's going on Murphy, the catcher. Murphy, the catcher. And he is error of 20. Whoa, super good behind the plate. And it's going to be a soft grounder. 2-3 on the putout. That brings up Daniel Robertson. 1 out. 236, right-hander, 236. And that'll be a walk, actually. It just starts his walk range. 235 starts his walk range. Robertson, not much of a threat to steal there. That brings up Brandon Lau. Brandon Lau against Merrill Kelly. 1 out here in the bottom of the third, and that is a 545. He's a lefty, and that's going to be an infield range. And right now we have runner holding at first. We're on turf. And he's an LP. And this is off the end of the pitcher. That's Merrill Kelly. He is average. And kept in the infield. Ball goes off the glove, but kept for an infield single. So the Rays with runners at first and second now for Tommy Pham. 1 out. Tommy Pham. Tommy Pham. I'm going to move my microphone up here a little closer. There we go. Daniel Robertson is second. Lau at first. Pham at the plate. 188. That could be a good number. Right-hander. 188. And that is going to be base hit right field. Right center field. Smoking it then there. Robertson, what's his run rating? He's a speed of 5. Right fielder's Adam Jones. He is a +1. It'll take him to a 6. With only 1 out, they're going to hold the runner and fill the bases for Chi-Man Cho. So bases loaded. Defense is playing halfway in. And Cho is up against Merrill Kelly. That is going to be a 283 right-hander. 283, and he walked in a run. So Chi-Man Cho decides not to swing at the ball out of the zone, and he will walk in the tying run. That's still bases loaded with 1 out, and it brings up Yanni Diaz. Yanni Diaz, 538. Righty. That is an infield range play again. Infield range. We have runners watching everyone. And he is an RSP. Ripped to short. That's Nick Ahmed. Can Nick make a play? Nick Ahmed is very good. It's ripped at the shortstop. And gets past. Runners advance 2 bases. And that's going to have the runners 2 runs, more runs come in as Yanni Diaz rips it by Ahmed. Diving stop. Cannot get to it. 3-1 Tampa. Still only 1 out. And they're going to play Vargas and Walker in. Corners in. And the infield back. Hopefully trying to get a double play here. 164. Nate Lowe. 164. And that is going to be base hit into right center field. And that's going to score another run. And Merrill Kelly. Oh, Merrill Kelly is down 4-run. We're in the 3rd inning. He's got to get out of this trouble. They do not want to put in a new hit, a new batter, a new pitcher. 2 men on for Avisel Garcia. Rays with 4 big runs here in the 3rd inning. That is a 46. That will be an error check. Third base, that's Vargas at third base is only a 10. This could be trouble. Is it going to get past? No, it's an E1. So that's going to be an E5, and the bases are loaded again. And Kevin Kilmeyer's up, only 1 out. Could be a potential big inning for the Rays if Kelly can't get this out. Kilmeyer, 240, right-hander, 240, and he walked, and that's going to be it. They're pulling him. They got to pull him. second run he walked in. So that's going to be it for Merrill Kelly as he gives up 5 runs in the bottom of the 3rd inning. They're going to have to go to their bullpen. And that is going to be, it's going to be Zach Godley. Zach Godley coming in for the Diamondbacks. Holy cow. He got hit quick and fast. See, I don't have Godley. Where's Godley's card? Was he on another team? Do I have to look him up? Make sure he didn't get stuck on... Ugh. 2019, he also played with Toronto. So, I've got to find the Toronto cards. Here's, oh, fortunately for me, the Toronto cards were actually on top. Let's see if we can find Mr. Godley here with Toronto. Zach Godley. There he is. Zach Godley. Alright, so Zach Godley's coming in. I'll put him with Arizona because he must spend the first half of the season. And he will come in. There we go. Alright, Zach Godley comes in to relieve a shattered Merrill Kelly, who was no-hitting the Rays going into the 3rd inning and then just gets shellacked. Mike Zunino's up. Bases loaded. Zach Godley, right-hander. Uh-oh, this could be more trouble. 162, right-hander. 162. Oh, no. That's ground ball. Hit to short. Ahmed over to Flores. Flores to Walker. Not in time. And the run will come in. It's now 6-1. Runners at the corners with 2 outs. And Daniel Robertson is up. 6 runs in for the Rays. And that is a 585 right-hander. 585. That's outfield range check. Outfield range. And he is an RSP. And it's a Texas Leaguer. The Marte in center field. We decided what was Marte. I don't remember. Marte is in center field. Very good. Let's see if it's going to be a running catch in center field, and that's going to do it for the bottom of the 3rd. But hometown crowd on their feet, giving the Rays all the encouragement they need as they pick up 6 runs in the bottom of the 3rd. Is 6-1 is your score. And you got Blake Snell on the mound. Philip Reynolds, AID, getting ready to do an inside pitch video. Okay, good for you. I can't wait to check it out. Inside pitch, wonderful. Adam Jones is up. Blake Snell, 664 righty, 664, and that's going to be a liner down the line and base hit by Adam Jones. Christian Walker is up. 209, left-hander, 209, and that'll be a walk by Christian Walker. So 2 men aboard, nobody out. Wilmer Flores. 140 lefty, and that's going to be a base hit ground ball into center field. And on the turf, with nobody out, they're going to hold the runner at 3rd. And that brings up Nick Ahmed. So bases loaded here for Blake Snell. Nick Ahmed, who allowed that hot shot at short get by him for 2 runs. Trying to make amends for it here. And let's see if he can do it. Blake Snell with nobody out. Defensive back. 358. And that'll be a big strikeout there by Blake Snell. John Ryan Murphy swinging a miss there, and Murphy up. Bases still loaded, 1 out. Double play will get him out of this mess. 301 and a strikeout of Murphy. So just like that, Snell, 2 big outs. Can he get one more? Adelmaro Vargas. Oh, no, he's not going to do it. That's going to be a base hit, 129. That's going to fall in, and that's going to be base hit. Ground ball into center field, and that's going to score 2 runs. And just like that, the Diamondbacks get back into this one. It's now 6-3 ball game. That brings up Tim LaCastro. He's been on twice with 2 stolen bases. Tim LaCastro, 692, righty. And that's going to be a deep drive by LaCastro. Oh, boy. Deep drive. He's only got 2 power, though. And he is an RP. And that one is caught in left field. Whew. Snell shaking his head there. Couldn't believe that was almost a tie ball game. After the Rays got 6 in the third. So it's 6-3, bottom of 4. Brandon Lau back up. 599 lefty, and that's going to be an easy fly to center. That brings up Tommy Pham. We're in the bottom of the 4th. 422 righty. That's going to be, excuse me, ground ball to Flores. Flores at second, over to Walker at first. Chimencho. 620 lefty, and that's an easy fly to center. 1-2-3 inning there for Zach Godley. And it's going to bring up Marte, Ketel Marte. See if the Diamondbacks can get back into this one. 307 lefty. 307, that's going to be ground ball to short. Robertson, he'll make the play. Escobar, Eduardo Escobar. Batting from the right-hand side, 291 lefty, 291 strikes him out. All of a sudden, out of nowhere, Blake Snell with 5 strikeouts now. Adam Jones, 381 lefty. And that'll be a routine grounder hit to Robertson. He will make the easy play, gets it on the hop, throws it to Cho at first, and that will retire this side. We go to the bottom of the 5th, halfway home here in Tampa. Johnny Diaz up. 0-3. That means it's going to be crazy play time. And 9:38. Batter grounds out to short. Crashes into first baseman. First baseman holds on the ball for the out. Runners advance 1 base. Check for injury. Okay, so it's just going to be a ground out to... I think it was a ground out to third to first. I think it was. Well, it doesn't matter. It was an out. Nate Lowe is coming up. Nate Lowe. 687 righty, lefty. 687. That's an easy fly to right field, and making the catch out there, Adam Jones. And Yabdisel Garcia. 4-4-3, and that will be a ground ball to short. And it's another 1-2-3 inning. Boy, the Rays have had 1-2-3 inning in the first, 1-2-3 inning in the second, 1-2-3 inning in the fourth, 1-2-3 inning in the 5th. The only inning they did not get a 1-2-3 inning, they got 6 runs. Christian Walker, 284 lefty, walks. Wilmer Flores, 306. And that's going to be ground ball hit to third. And it's going to be a... Oops. Wait a minute. What happened? Oops. Let's undo that. He walked. I think I hit strikeouts. Let's try that. There we go. And then the second one is going to be 6-4 put out. Nick Ahmed is up. That's a 54. It's an error check. His catcher, Mike Cizzino. No grounder in front of the plate. It's going to be a 2-3. Flores will move up on the play. That brings up John Ryan Murphy for Arizona. 729 right-hander. Oh boy. Right-hander, 729, and that is going to be a strikeout against a right-hander. Left-hander was going to be good, but That is a strikeout to end it. And we go to the bottom of the 6th. Godley's still in there against Kevin Killmeyer. 627 lefty. Ground ball to second. One up, one down. Mike Zazino. 452. That's an easy fly to left. 2 up, 2 down. Daniel Robertson. 856 righty. 856 strikes him out. So another 1-2-3 inning by the Rays. They just can't do anything except for that one inning. They shellacked him. I mean, literally shellacked him. So I think the Rays are going to be done with Schnell here in the top of the 7th, and it's going to be Chaz Rowe. Chaz Rowe coming in for Tampa Bay, the right-hander, to face off against Vargas. Chaz Rowe. That's a 532. That's going to be an infield range play. And no one's on. He is a LSP at this point. Rip down to first. That's Cho at first. He's average. Just average. Average. Snagged. So it's a line out to first. All right, and that brings up Tim McCastro. It's been trouble for the Rays. 907, right-hander. 907 is going to be a walk, and that's going to be trouble because you know what's coming. Good Lord, how many steals did this guy have on the season? Only 17. Down 3. Yeah, maybe he won't steal this time. Marte, top of the 7th. 3-3-5 right-hander. 3-3-5, and that will be a walk. So back-to-back walks by Rowe, and the Rays bullpen gets busy as Eduardo Escobar, the tying run, represented, and 814. He'll be a lefty. 814. That'll be a strikeout of Escobar. Adam Jones comes up. 2 outs now. 795 righty. 795. And that is a back-to-back strikeouts by Chaz Rowe. And that will do it. We go to the bottom of the 7th. Godley out. And Arizona is going to go with, let's see here, got a lefty, a righty, and a lefty. So they're going to bring the lefty out. Chafin. Do we have Chafin's card, please? Let's see here. There's 7th inning stretch time. Chafin. There he is. Andrew Chafin will come out to face off against these left-handers. Brandon Lau's up first. 6-3 score, bottom of 7. 775, lefty, 775. Ooh, just missed a deep drive. It's an easy fly to center, though. That brings up Tommy Pham. .486 against the lefty. .486 is going to be hit well and down the line in the left field. It's going to round first, head to second, stand up double for Tommy Pham. That brings up Chi-Man Cho. .369 lefty. Strikes him out. And now Yanni Diaz with 2 outs. That is a 153 lefty, and that will be a ground ball to short. And that'll do it for the 7th. We go to the 8th. And Chaz Rowe will be replaced Chaz Rowe is coming out. And then we have a righty, 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 righty. So I guess they'll bring in the righty, Stanek. Stanek, where are you, Mr. Right-handed? Whoa, wait a minute. What's going on here? Come on, Stanek. Where's your card, dude? Huh. Stanek. Was he on another team too? Good Lord, people. R-Y-N-E-S-T-A-N-E-K. Ryan Stanek. Let's see. Of course, he was on Miami as well. So let's dig out the Miami cards. Fortunately, they were on top as well. So let's see. Stanek. Ryan Stanek. There we go. So Ryan Stanek will come in for the Rays. Must get traded to Miami later in the season. All right, I'll be up against Christian Walker. Stanek is a righty. 5.52 righty. 5.52 outfield range. And he is an RSP. And that'll be over the head of the right. Oh, that's Avisel Garcia in right field. He's very good. Is he going to have it? Is he going to get it? It's over his head, and he's going to be a running catch. He's got it. Wilmer Flores. Wilmer. 122. He's a right-hander. 122, and that's a base hit. Ground ball back up the middle. Single for Flores. That brings up Nick Ahmed. Top of the 8th, 1 out. 633 right-hander, and that is going to be ground ball back up the middle. As Lau can't get to that one, and it's another single. So back-to-back singles by Arizona brings up the tying run is John Ryan Murphy. 378 right-hander. He will strike out. And that brings up Adelmaro Vargas with 2 outs. Top of the 8th. Runners at first and second. Stanek trying to get through this inning. 560. Lefty. 560's outfield range play. And he is a LSP because he's batting left. Over the head of the right fielder again. That's Garcia. We said he was... I thought he was very good. He is very good. He is very good. And he's off the wall. And it's going to be a double. All-run score. And that is going to put, 6-5 ball game now. That one's hit off the wall. And he had runners in scoring position. Tim LaCastro's up. Stanek. 112. That's trouble. Basic ground ball, and that will score the run. And we are tied at 6 as Stanek comes in and blows it for the Rays. 3 runs in so far, 2 outs. And Marte is up. 974. He will bat from the left side, which means that is a walk. And that'll be it for Stanek, as he really didn't do very good. Castillo is going to come in for the Rays. Come on, where's this card? Castillo. Diego is coming in for the Rays. Diego Castillo, 2 outs, 2 men on. Art Escobar's at the plate now. And the Rays have had a 6-1 lead. Is now 6-6 in the top of the 8th. 449 right-hander, and that will be a fly ball to center, and he's going to get the last out. But not before the damage is done, as 3 more runs come in for Arizona. It is a 6-6 ball game. Chafin against Nate Lowe. 8-8-8. Lefty. 8-8-8. That's a strikeout. Avisel Garcia. 233. Lefty. 233. And that is going to be ripped down the line. And it's going into right field. Garcia is around first. He's headed to second. There's a problem with the ball out there in the outfield. Jones can't get to him. Marte. And Garcia is going for 3. Here comes the throw. It's offline. And Avisel Garcia with a triple for the Rays. Gets him right into scoring position. Chafin will have to be done. And they're going to bring in the lefty. Let's check and make sure I have the lefty's card first. McFarland. McFarland. TJ McFarland. I got it. The lefty, TJ McFarland's coming in to face off against Kevin Killmeyer, the left-hander. We're in the bottom of the 8th, runner in third with only 1 out, and the defense is playing in. Uh-oh, that's a 37 error check, and that's the second base. That's Flores. Wilmer Flores is an 8 at second. Ooh, this could be trouble. Yep, as he's going to bobble that one and can't get the play, and that's going to be an E4, and Tampa Bay is going to take the lead right back. 7-6. Mike Zazino's up. 865 righty, 865, and that's going to be down the line into left field for a base hit. Killmeyer will stop at second, and that will be it for McFarland. They will bring a right-hander in, and it's going to be Andres. Yep. Got his card right there. So Matt Andreses. Matt Andreses is coming in the righty to face off against Daniel Robertson, the right-hander. 2 men on for the Rays, only 1 out. And they got a run in here in the bottom of the 8th. 420 right-hander, and that's going to be a ground ball hit to second. It's hit softly, or well, it hit normally, I guess, and it's going to be Flores to Ahmed onto Walker, not in time, and that will be a 4-6, and that's going to move the runners up to the corners for Brandon Lowe. The lefty comes in. Do you intentionally walk him? And bring up the right-hander, Tommy Pham. Yeah, we'll let Andreses pitch away. 387. Right-hander, 387. And he strikes out Lowe, or Brendan Lau, for the last out. We go to the top of the 9th. And it's a 7-6 ball game. And Diego Castillo, he had 8 saves on the season. We'll leave him in there. Adam Jones, 851, righty, 851, strikes him out. So Adam Jones swing and a miss. Christian Walker, that's a 965, and that will be a ground ball to short. And with 2 outs, that brings up Wilmer Flores. Last hope. That in 317. He will not going to pull him. Oh, good hit, 181 against the right-hander, 181, and that's a ground ball down to Robertson. Gets it on the bounce, throws it to Cho, and this game belongs to the Rays. Diego Castillo comes in and closes the door on the Diamondbacks, and this one is going to go to Tampa Bay, who wins this, and they will improve to 21-13 on the season. And the Diamondbacks will fall to 19-16. The win, Diego Castillo. The loss, Andrew Chafin. The MVP, Ademaro Vargas for Arizona. We'll go ahead and auto-finish the rest of today for you guys out there. And there you go. Miami beats Chicago 2-1. Cincinnati defeats San Francisco 7-3. The Dodgers 3-2 over the Braves. The Nationals 6-1 over Milwaukee. San Diego 3-1 over New York. St. Louis crushes Philadelphia 8-3. Boston beats Baltimore 3-2. Cleveland 5-4 over Chicago. Houston 1-0 over Kansas City in the trash can banging game. The Yankees 7-2 over Seattle. Tampa Bay 7-6 over Arizona. And in 13 innings, Toronto beats Minnesota 6-5. That is your games for today. And if we look at our schedule, Tampa Bay and Boston are tied for the division lead in the American League East. In the Central, Cleveland 1 game up on Minnesota. In the West, Houston by 2.5 over Oakland. In the National League, the Washington Nationals 3.5 games now up on the Mets, and Atlanta 5.5 back. In the National League Central Division, St. Louis is in first. 1 game up on Cincinnati, 1.5 up on Chicago, 2 games up on Pittsburgh, and 3 on Milwaukee. And in the West, it's the Dodgers 4 games up on Arizona. And strikeout for Garrett Cole. He struck out 14 Kansas City hitters and led Houston to a 1-0 victory today. And play of the day was Billy McKinney for Toronto. In the bottom of the 13th, men on first and third, 2 outs, game tied. Billy McKinney hits a game-winning single for Toronto. Walk-off. And the game of the day, obviously, was the Twins and the Blue Jays. And today's roster movements, David Price was removed from the roster. Ryan Weber was added. And you can see the rest of the moves there. Clint Frazier removed from the Yankees. Stephen Tarpley removed from the roster. So there you go. That is your activity from 1 year ago today, May 6, 2019. Thanks for coming out, Al Red Sox fan. Hopefully you had a safe drive home from work. And Philip Reynolds will see you on your inside pitch videos shortly. Be sure to go check out Philip Reynolds. And we'll see you next time, guys. Thanks for coming out. See you soon. Take care. Thanks for watching.